Hey, welcome to another Moments with Mark. Just something came to me this morning. I was talking to a friend of mine and just throughout, I'm going to call them Markisms, my little sayings I have. And he said to me, "Good to see you, Mark." I said, "Yep, better to be seen than viewed." And then I said, "Better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6." Those are old phrases, sayings that I've heard through the years. But I got to thinking about it a little bit, and we were talking about things that we say, talking about that with another group of friends this morning, that sometimes they end up being curses, vows, if you will, that maybe we need to rethink them a little bit. So it is fun because we think that death is such a bad thing. So it's better to be seen by someone, that means you're alive, than viewed in your coffin and you're laying there dead. Better to be judged by 12, be in trouble and have a jury judging you because you're alive, than being carried by 6. In other words, you're 6 pallbearers. So pondering that a little bit this morning, I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's not true. Maybe that's not true, because for a Christian, death ain't no big deal, as the old gospel song says. Death ain't no big deal. A friend of mine and I, another group of friends of mine, we were talking about the idea that did the Apostle Paul have a death wish? I personally think he did. He appealed to Caesar. He knew darn good and well that he was going to go to Caesar, he was going to Rome, that it probably was not going to end well. And what does Paul say? He says, "For me to live, Christ; for me to die, gain." He said, "It would be better for me if I went to be with Christ, but it would not be better for you because I need to stay here." So there is that aspect. We all have a death wish, and we should have a death wish in the sense that, man, I can't wait to go be with Jesus. That's why all this second coming stuff and this end time stuff, I was all worried about it stuff. Man, we ought to be excited about that. If indeed we are in the end times, dude, Jesus is coming soon. He's gonna restore the earth and the new heaven, new earth. It's gonna be great, and we're gonna spend eternity with Him. It's gonna be beautiful. What are we worried about? So I'm rethinking this thing about better to be seen than viewed. I love being seen. For me to live, Christ; for me to die, gain. For me to be here while I'm seen, may it be Christ. When you see me, I hope you see Christ in me. If not, then I need to surrender some more, and I probably do. Just to be honest with you. For me to die, gain. If you know what? Here's what would be a beautiful thing. Here'd be a beautiful thing, and it sounds funny. But one day, one Monday morning, you come on, and it's not me on Chasing the Wind, but it's Andy Frudd. And Andy Frudd is going to be laughing, thinking about his old friend Mark, who is with Jesus. Because I know he's going to be there. He's going to be, well, he might be happy. I don't know. I doubt it. He'll be happy for me. He won't be happy for him because he won't have as much joy and annoyance in his life. But Andy will come on and say, Pastor Mark has gone to be with the Lord, and we are happy about that. We're not seeing him anymore. We viewed him. That'd be a beautiful thing. For me, I don't know, maybe it'd be a beautiful thing for certain people. I wouldn't name their names, but their initials are. Anyway. I don't want to be judged by 12. And I'm not in any hurry to go be with Jesus. As the country song says, everybody wants to go to heaven. They just don't want to do it today. I get that. There are so many things that I think God has for me to do, and I want to do them. But here's the thing. I don't know that that's a true sentiment. For the Christian, we shouldn't, it is nice to be seen. But, when it's time to be viewed, that means when you're viewing, if you're at my funeral and you're viewing me, that means I have gone to be with Jesus. And if I don't want to be judged by 12, we get judged all the time anyway, so I don't need to by 12. I get judged by enough people as it is. But to be carried by 6, that means I'm already with Jesus. They're just putting the old tent in the ground is all they're doing. And so, you know what, folks? Don't be, get right with the Lord. I'm an evangelist, so I'm just going to tell you, get right with Jesus. You don't have to worry about whether you're seen or viewed. You don't have to worry about whether you're judged. You don't have to worry about whether you're judged by 12, because you know what? God has already judged you and said, hey, you are in my Son. You are in Christ. You are my kid, and I love you. So I'm going to leave it right there with Moments with Mark. Grace and peace to you. Have a great week. May you be seen. And I'm not going to talk about being viewed right now, but know this, the Lord sees you. We'll leave it right there before I dig myself into a grave. Oh, okay. Grace and peace.